Hello kind people of YouTube and welcome back to another video. This is just going to be a quick one and we just got a piece of pretty big news that I felt deserved its own video. Coinbase is finally giving us some information about the potential of XRP coming on there, in addition with 30 other coins. Let's read this article and then I'll talk a bit about what this potentially means. Major United States-based crypto exchange Coinbase is exploring the possibility of providing trading support for over 30 cryptocurrencies. Potential new additions include XRP, EOS and Cardano ADA, according to a press release published on Friday. The company has revealed a list of 31 cryptocurrencies, including the aforementioned 3, as well as Neo, Tezos and others. Coinbase states that it will be working with local banks and regulators to add them in as many jurisdictions as possible. And here you see all the cryptocurrencies they're considering. Coinbase added that a cryptocurrency being present in the list is not a guarantee that it will ultimately be added, as any coins could face some restrictions or might not be listed at all after their evaluation is finished. And this is a quote from them. Adding new assets requires significant exploratory work from both a technical and compliance standpoint, and we cannot guarantee that all the assets we're evaluating will ultimately be listed for trading. Furthermore, our listing process may result in some of these assets being listed solely for customers to buy and sell without the ability to send or receive using a local wallet. So what we have here is Coinbase coming out, giving us a list of 31 cryptocurrencies that they are considering adding to their platform. Now that sounds pretty vague, but keep this in mind. Coinbase is a multi-billion-dollar company. Their press releases have a lot of work going into them. A lot of people look at them, lawyers look at them, staff looks at them, the higher-ups look at them. They only release information if there is a good reason to release information. They are quickly becoming a major tech company, fintech company in the crypto world. They are one of the biggest in the crypto world. And I know a lot of you guys do not like Coinbase, and I absolutely understand your arguments, but the way I look at it, something being added to Coinbase, because Coinbase is such a big player, because Coinbase is the first point that a lot of people, especially a lot of people who are not already in the crypto world, go to buy their first tokens, to buy cryptocurrencies. Any coin being added to it is major good news for that coin. It makes it accessible to so many more people. But the important thing to consider here is that this seems vague, like they're considering adding these. But you have to keep in mind here, if they are included in a press release, if they felt it necessary to release a press release telling us that they're looking at these, that means these are probably pretty far ahead in their evaluation process. That means this means unless there's a major issue popping up, these will all be added in the near future. Now, Coinbase is gearing up how many coins it has on its platform and the speed at which new ones are announced significantly. We have seen Zcash get added just the other day. We saw BAT, I believe it was last month. Before that, I think it was 0x, but don't quote me on that. But we've seen a lot of coins being added. Just today, they added 4 other coins, I believe. I will talk about that in my main video later, if I find the time to make it. I do hope I will. But this is potentially really, really big for all of these coins, and it's especially notable that XRP is among the ones listed here, because a lot of people so far thought, and for good reason, that Coinbase might have some kind of personal issue with Ripple and with XRP, that the higher ups at Coinbase might be making a point out of not adding XRP. But what we see here now, with them adding it in this list, with them sneaking it into this list of 31, probably hoping that people might not instantly notice, is that XRP now is the number 2 cryptocurrency with a pretty big market cap, with a lot of interest in it, gearing up, getting more, getting bigger, developing more collaborations and use cases. At this point, not having the second biggest cryptocurrency on your exchange is a liability, and I'm sure the investors in Coinbase, you have to keep in mind, Coinbase is using VCs, has gotten money from investment rounds. These investors are probably also asking, why isn't XRP on your platform? And there's some other really obvious choices here as well, like EOS. Of course EOS should be on the platform. If we're looking further here, OMG is one of the most promising projects out right now. So is Kin. Then we have Neo here. We have a lot of well-known ERC20 tokens. You can pretty much expect, unless something major is wrong with any of these, and I doubt that will happen. Oh, also Cardano ADA is of course also a major one. Unless there's a massive regulatory or technical issue with any of these coins, they are going to get added in the coming weeks. And that means these coins will be accessible to a wide array of people who previously did not. Well, technically people always had access, but you have to keep in mind a lot of people are not very well informed and a lot of people are lazy. So if they can't get a coin on the first platform they sign up for, and sadly for a lot of people Coinbase is the first platform they sign up for, they're not going to buy that coin. So this makes all of these accessible and gives them an air of validity around them as well, because Coinbase, which is probably the market leader, has them added. At least not necessarily market leader by how much there is happening on there, but by image. So this is potentially very big for all of these cryptocurrencies, and XRP in particular being among these. That is huge news. Coinbase so far has been pretty mute on the possibility of XRP making it on there. And now it seems to be that pressure is building, that they cannot not consider it anymore. Now, of course, this is not an official statement that these coins are coming, but a company with billions in funding releasing a press release like this, now they have to say that they're considering these because there might still be some issues that they have to resolve. But the way you should read this is that unless something goes terribly wrong, these are coming. And I think that is pretty big. This is absolutely the most coins that Coinbase has ever added. I believe this is actually more cryptocurrencies than are currently on the platform. So this will be huge for all coins involved. This will give them more mainstream exposure, give them an air of validity around them, and especially XRP finally hopefully making it on Coinbase now. That is absolutely huge. And we can finally stop discussing when and if XRP is coming to Coinbase hopefully soon. And with that, I'm gonna end this video. I just wanted to let you guys know, because this is, if you're holding any of these or if you consider buying any of these, this is relevant news for you, especially if you want to ride the potential Coinbase effect. If you want to ride a potential increase in value before the actual listing of these, now might be a good time to buy. With that, gonna let you guys go for this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. The link to this article will be in the description, and in there you will also find my social media pages and ways to support the channel if you feel so inclined. And don't forget to subscribe. See you guys.